Hello, hello,
Welcome,
hello.
welcome, dear readers, dear listeners, and watchers of the replay. We are here today to activate the Earth Star chakra in Brazil. And yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for being here, everyone. And what's happening? Yeah, everyone will be personally connected to the new template of Orion.
That's right. The new template for the new human. So some of you will be aware that we are in a process of metamorphosis. We are moving from one kind of human to another kind of human. And the template or template from Orion for humanity provides the guide rails. It provides the ethos, the understanding, the heart, the liver, the lungs of the new human. So what we are doing is we're implementing that template into the 12 chakra system of planet Earth, the new chakra system, so that we can turn that on. Now, what I believe, we're being guided in this mission by Babaji, and he's always said there's 2 or 3 missions to do. The first one being the new human template. And what I'm getting a sense of next is they're going to give us the template for the new civilization to implement next after we've done the new human. So just a little teaser or taster for what might be coming next.
This is only the beginning.
Yes. Um, so what we'll do is we'll do a guided meditation. I'll play some light music in the background. I'll ask you to lie down or to sit, to be comfortable however you are. I will speak in light language and also translate into English as best that I am able. That tends to take 20 minutes or half an hour, and then we'll all come back together and share our experiences. That tends to be what we do.
Now,
We can all settle down into where we are, onto our seats, onto our beds, onto the ground. And we breathe in deeply into the bottom of our lungs. Amai tike, imai te inoko. So today we move to Brazil, to the new Earth star of planet Earth. Kanai kelo kiehe, kina kelo ki. So I access the new template from Orion. Irai kolo inai no, inai kolo ti. And I call it into our awareness, into us as a team here. Irai toho tianta, nolo negai ti. And so that each of you may know a little more of this template. We are going to leave it with you this week, they say. Oro iai ikete. So this template lies within us all now. Ilo elai ki. And each of us can connect with it. Oro tehai nomo tiano. And we never need be without this new human template, they say. Holo igai ege tionto rigatai. So in the distant past, there was a lifetime which many of us shared in Brazil. Eli Ogoti, and I connect us to the light of that timeline today. Rogan Rege Taikoti, Anan Nogo Hiete, Lono Legai Uroti, Turo Huegrai Lokate. So that wherever you are on planet Earth, it is as if you are within the shores and the mountains and the forests of Brazil. Tu ena keno kailaki, ro ranahelo, ranaheno mayate. So we call out to the crystal deep within the forests. Ero rigaite, roro rigame, lan ho igatai noko ti nan hakta tiron me. And that those forests may come to life even more than they are in life. Lehana nogo irate, koro ikate, and that we may protect them. Ila huno huga huentarai, roho iga telo manano. That no human may prevent this process moving forward today. Lugana lege ayaro. Hento kiate, ru an lege layato. So within this giant crystal, elai uro kianto, noma kailoki, arori gai he makanlo, run kateloki, kanho keatai. Roto kela kia henome. Ananai ananeke ananilon akratu. Quen akre urotai. Ulo ki an hueketu. Lan hemaiki. So I call to the crystal in its language of birth. Ki an hueke kaya huka tea kolo kana hemai kaitoku. Ru ran helai nu andake. Rumana ele ika ugate. Tan ho huela ko te ki. So we are going to leave this crystal with certain rune stones within it today. Vigan Hero Maigati. So at the right time, they will be activated. Uron Tikatai, Turon Tikate. So tonight there will be certain Arcturians flying around the skies of Brazil. Iro Rigatai, and I call them to this quest of theirs. It's as much their quest as it is ours. Eli Hrurante, those that fly in the nighttime. Uron Rege Tayato, Numana Eroki, Kanlo Iga Erete, Hulan Huegatayaki. And as they fly, we bid them good tidings on their journeys. Iran ho hukate, because they guard us as such, those beings of light. Ile hu ranko. Even though we know not why they are here, they guard this planet for us. Quento qui grande qui renti catayano uro kelo huinan o oro kianane. So now, in this precise minute, we start a new timeline for the country of Brazil. Turon kerai polo hinan ere tikatayano. So each of you who are familiar with these calls know that we cannot apply this new template into this new timeline for Brazil without the approval of each and every one of us on this call. And it's best to imagine that you have a key yourself and that you must give your assent to that key being used to begin this process. We do that now if you choose. Tiron ege tailo ki. So I call on the seas that surround this land. Lehe tayo tayo ki. Ru ran tailo lamelaho. To remind us of the divinity of the waters. Ri ran helo kiate. As if the waters were the saints that we were searching for. Halo ireke. So in the times that follow the times we live in today, Rugan rege hainoki. They may look back on this very call, ulage, ulagelo tianano, and know that we began something. Eli koro kianta, nuglag teho kientahe. And if we wish, and if we dare to venture, there is a sofa in the living room of the gods where we would be welcome to sit and eat cake and drink tea just for a moment. Ramenkati. So all that remains today is to come back into our bodies, to breathe deeply into our lungs, to fill our lungs as deeply as we are able. And then when we were able to come back into the room with everyone else, to open our eyes, to wiggle our fingers, to wiggle our toes. And when you're ready, we'll be back here waiting for you. So thank you very much, everybody. We're not quite going to end the call yet. We'd love to hear what you thought or saw or felt today. You don't have to wait. You don't have to go first, but you're always welcome to start.
Can I go first?
Please, yeah.
Oh, yay.
Okay. So I was laying down and I could feel the crystals inside the earth on the area of Brazil. And they were all connected with the space, with the universe. And I could feel the energy inside my body. And the lights were like light blue and pink, very light lights. And when you mentioned the key, I felt that my body was the key. And I felt like I was floating to the universe to open it.
Wow.
It was really beautiful. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
Very peaceful also. Very peaceful. I could just feel love.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I was also in space today a lot. So that resonates very much. Yeah. Yeah.
I had a real feeling of the top and the bottom of my body, like my crown and my root chakra were just like having a lot of activations. I felt a lot of light up here, and then it was like a ruffling, like a straightening out of a crunchy piece of paper in my root. And a few moments, it's like painful. It's like, ooh, ooh. And then just releasing the energy and then more coming through. So it was, yeah, I feel like some of these activations, like I become the country, and it's like when it straightens out in my body, I can kind of feel that in the country too. So I felt that a lot today. It was like my root was connecting to the Earth star, and it was like, giving it more space to come bring more energy through.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful explanation. So what I can see is like the root star now allows, I'm going to make a stab in the dark at this, but it's like it's a receiver of universal love energy. Let's put it that way. And then it transmutes it up through the body of Mother Earth. That's what we're producing now. So we've got the mind now will receive this cosmic love through the root, and it will come up through the heart. Again, be transmuted by the heart. We're missing the voice at the moment. It's just going from the heart to the head. That's what's happening at the moment.
I'd like to share as well. Hi,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to thank Natasha in Brazil for being an anchor. Wonderful. Just thank you. Thank you for the pictures of where you are, because once we went into meditation, I went straight on top of that mountain, facing ocean. And in the beginning of activation, my whole body, like the heart, everything was just going towards like earth, just going down, just like. And then once we started, this beautiful bright light was on my crown chakra, but I was actually like can connect with Natasha. It was like my body was on the top of mountain, and the light was going on, and I was like the country, so through like my body as well. And then my body just starts, my heart started opening up and going more straightening up, and just opening in this gorgeous. So I did the crystal in that mountain, and I had the crystal kind of, and I saw that there. And this green, just emerald green light was just went through whole country, just covered it like a blanket. It's just beautiful, bright emerald color. And then when we start talking about the keys, I had the key, and it was the handle of the key was a crystal, and so I just inserted it into the stone side of the mountain where I was today with Natasha. And then and I opened it, so it was opening, and then after that, the root chakra just started tickling, and it was some kind of it was literally like tickling and root chakra. I'm like, oh my gosh! But I stayed still while I let the root chakra do its thing. It was fun. It was beautiful. It was like dancing, tickle, fun, and I was back to the top of mountain and the begin that just pure love, just all over the country. So yeah, that was beautiful experience. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing. Wow. Anyone else? Well, just at peace. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave the planet. It was very strange. I had the planet in my hands at one point, and I gave it, and I didn't know like what's happening, like who am I giving it to? Then it was, I don't know, it was basically the sun or something, and then um like the sun and the what do we call it, the eternal fire, or where we burn stuff that we don't need no more. So and that so it somehow a suction started sucking all the like black dots, like sort of the dust or the dirt from the planet into the eternal fire. And I don't know, when I then later when I had I think that was first, and then later when I had the key in my hand and I sort of gave it, it just fell into space. It was just dropping into space, and I was just floating in space and being all floaty, fluffy, floaty, like not fluffy, but the stardust. And oh yeah, and before, like I think when we started the process, must have been in the beginning, that happened with the template coming down into the ground into Brazil, and then as I said before, like all the fluid sort of from the balloons just like blah, went in to the ground. Ah, that was about it, I think.
So good.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I have something.
Yeah, please.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, well, it's very simple, but as soon as David started talking, I really felt a strong energy shift in my body. And so I feel like something is like activating in me more strongly with each progressive call. And so this feeling of really being in a different vibrational state stuck with me throughout the call. And it was very pleasant, but it felt like this metamorphosis was going on in me. And when we were gifted the key, it felt very wonderful and a privilege. And it reminded me of when we were gifted the egg, when we were each gifted the egg. And I was a little bothered because I couldn't really figure out what my egg was, but I was instantly given this vision right after we were did our key, the permission of our key, that I was sitting on the egg like a hen sitting on an egg, and my egg is just starting to crack now. So I don't really know what it is, but I will know what it is. And that just kind of, gave me a sense of comfort. And I just allowed that to happen, and I'm relaxing into that and just kind of enjoying this stronger vibrational alignment with what's going on.
That's beautiful. Thank you. I love that you're getting that sense. Like I call it a force field of I call it fourth, fifth dimensional energy. Like that's our work. So we're the energy doctors, and like the aim is to spiritualize physical existence. So how that works for a human, for a planet, it's different, but for a human, we begin to emanate a force field of divine love around us. So that's our natural state, that we're starting to plug you into be able to maintain that. So at all times you could be inside that force field of love. And then it emanates outwards and just starts to affect the plants around you and the people in your neighborhood, like it's quite unusual, the stuff that starts to happen when that becomes natural.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mm.
Do you want to talk about what we might advertise?
Yeah.
Might be a good moment.
Yeah, we were gonna share about our work in the chat with you guys, because we recorded an interview actually about our online course that we offer, and we will start another online course in November. It's a series of 12 calls. Yeah, Tatiana has already signed up. It's so good. And so we recorded an interview because Mark and the Marion that's in Germany, they were both part of our last series of calls that we did. And so, yeah, we did an interview with Mark on that, and we wanted to share that with you guys, since we have you in this beautiful group as our companions now, just so you're aware, and whatever comes for you comes. And then obviously we're always here for questions and anything. Yeah, that's
that.
Yeah, so we'll post that in the WhatsApp group.
And thank you, Mark, for being brave enough to. We have a podcast. This was episode number 25 of our podcast. It's the first time we've done it recording, so we could post it on YouTube
with video. Yeah,
yes.
Normally it's just audio.
Just normally the
yeah, we can share that with you too. The podcast is quite fun.
We're just getting started.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't want to introduce our work to you while we're working on Babaji's mission, but it feels like it's okay for us to share this bit with you. We are doing a course, and we'd love you all to take part. So it's just that simple, really. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
After today's activation, what would you recommend for us to do today? Like, take it easy. Like, what would you?
Bathing in water is always good. Natural spring, river, sea water is the best. If you're in Brazil, there'll be special energy in those waters because they're being activated in a particular way. These 24, 48 hours. But anyone else, water is good. If you can get structured water, even better. It's good for your body to be drinking. Even drinking urine. And we haven't talked about urine therapy. It's a stretch for most people. But there's a whole science that's been forgotten because it's structured water as well with codes in it out of your. Anyway, I won't go on about that. But you can buy water structures for your tap water, which is what we also do as well.
Yeah. Different methods.
To drink structured water.
I mean, maybe most of you are aware of that as well. You can speak to your water, and that already helps a lot. So, so that's all good.
Yeah, and time in nature. That's our recommendation. And slowing down, that's part of our philosophy, is to slow everything right down to a snail's pace. And our recommendation is never to do anything unless the divine want you to do it. And if you don't have a guardian angel that you can talk to, then perhaps it's your heart that knows, or the bottom of your stomach. We really believe in slowing things right down and not getting carried away and excited by the pace of normal life. That we recommend slowing down.
Yeah, I think we had that in the last video message as well, because everything gets so fast, and slowing down just makes sense. So we are able to be aware of what's actually happening. Because if we keep rushing and everything else is rushing, then it's just gonna, not like crashing. Okay.
So a few of you mentioned metamorphosis today. I think I might mentioned it too. And that's actually the name of the song we're going to play just to run out the call. We'll say goodbye now because it's an 8-minute long song. So you might not want to stay for the 8 minutes. But it's a song by a man called Darpan. I meditated with him once, did a weekend meditation. He trained with Osho. Really beautiful man, makes beautiful music. So we'll play his song now.
See you all next week or in the WhatsApp chat.
Oh, and it's orange. The Earth Star, they said it's orange for Brazil, the color. And next week, South Africa.
Yoo-hoo! Marion, are you ready?
We're coming to Table Mountain.
I mean, South African Marion, of course. Both Marions, all of you.
Everybody.
Everybody ready.
We're coming.
Enjoy.
We stand at the threshold of a great dawning. Something deep within life is changing. An era is ending. And at the very core of creation, something new is being born. We are awakening from a long collective sleep, an in vitro dreaming deep within the womb of our Mother Earth. Now is the time of a great shifting of cosmic wheels, which will result in the reformation of our Earth and trigger a radical shift in consciousness. A galactic tidal wave of light is descending upon the Earth, activating the highest potential, raising the frequency. Reality is being reformed, redefined. The activation of new neural patterns will trigger new perceptions, new information, new impulses, and the recalibration of DNA. Open yourself to these high dimensional frequencies. Let go. Love each other in these coming times. Be kind to each other. Gather in community. Share yourself. Live your dream. Live your heart. Open yourself. Be prepared for the challenges to come, the dark times of chaos and upheaval. We will experience a dynamic recalibration of electromagnetic fields and Earth systems on a global scale. Stay present. Stay calm and centered. Try not to judge what is happening. Surrender to the process. Hold firm in the knowledge of what is being birthed. The process of birthing is an awesome undertaking, an arduous task, often fraught with intensity. Stay in the heart. Stay connected to beloved friends and family. Remember that this too shall pass, and is a necessary purification, a great purge of all that is not in resonance with what is being born in us. All will be redeemed and reformed in miraculous ways. Chaos will become peace, and sorrow will become joy. Trust. Trust with love. The butterfly is a marvelous demonstration of the power within trust and vulnerability, and in the miracle of metamorphosis. After all, what is a butterfly, if not the flowering of a caterpillar beyond its wildest dreams? Emerging from the womb of the chrysalis, the butterfly discards its restrictive silken shell to inherit a magical new world of flowers, breezes, and sunshine. A world of freedom and delight and the celebration of its divine nature. Spreading her wings for the first time, she has no idea whether she can fly. She simply opens her wings in perfect confidence and is effortlessly conveyed into the spiral dance of graceful flight. And all that then remains is the joyous participation in the divine ecstasy of creation. As you turn your light inward and witness your true nature, you become an empty mirror and go beyond beliefs or doctrines. Dissolving the veils, the formless takes form. Going or coming, we are in the right place. As the veils are lifted, we will perceive worlds of unimaginable beauty. Self-transforming astral worlds of light will shine down and interpenetrate the density of matter, making it translucent, less dense, and more permeable to our thoughts and feelings. Multidimensional reality and the interconnectedness of all things will be as clear as sunlight. And just as the light is not separate from the sun, and the wave is not separate from the ocean, so shall we realize our connection to the source and recognize ourselves in each other as one vast ocean of love and light. Let the divine recognize the divine. Lights will find other lights. And as the spark ignites within you, so it will ignite in others, in a majestic radiance of consciousness, and set the world alight in its magnificence. A new world, without fear, without war, without greed, in the safe custodianship of an awakened species, manifesting peace with love, light, and celebration. May the Divine Mother bless all sentient beings as her children. May the Ascended Ones bless mankind. May religion be swept away by the revelation of what we are. May the children of the earth understand that this is to be a birthing place of a new humanity, the birthing of a new man utterly discontinuous from the past, released, transformed, metamorphosed into a multidimensional being